Previously on Town Hall 10 Free to Play, we discussed how much longer until Town Hall 11 and my plan to prepare for the Town Hall upgrade. Today, let's revisit the Queen Walk strategy and the differences for Town Hall 10. And here we go again, episode 56 of the Town Hall 10 Free-to-Play series. My name is Joe, and about an hour ago, I posted a poll on the YouTube community tab, guys, for the Queen Walk, asking you guys if you know how to Queen Walk in Town Hall 10. 50% out of 2,000 votes still saying that they don't know how to do it. So we got to definitely talk about that a little bit today. So back in the Town Hall 9 free-to-play series, we talked about Queen Walk basics, how many healers you need to have and what level she needs to be, and also how to maneuver her from left to right and move her into certain compartments. Now, you need to remember that every single base is different, so your plan is always going to adjust. Now, when it comes to that level, you need to make sure that if you are a Town Hall 9, she needs to be over level 20. This is, you can do it with lower level queens, but you need to understand that if you are not an experienced player, you are going to struggle with the Queen Walk with a lower level queen. Now, if you are a Town Hall 10, again, you can do it with lower level queens, but I would recommend over level 30 because you're going against Inferno towers, you're going against a third Expo instead of just two, and you also have those seeking air mines. Now, we're going to take a look at this replay from Elena. I asked her to hit my base and to show you her steps. Now, she is going to use a minor army with some hog riders in a siege barracks. Let's not worry about that portion. You all know that a Queen Walk ties into another army, whether you're doing a Queen Walk Hog, a Queen Walk Lalo, or a Queen Walk Miner. You know that it's going to always tie into another army. So we're going to go step by step on this replay, and she's going to start out with the Queen Walk, and she is targeting the clan castle. In most cases, a Queen Walk is used to eliminate clan castle troops for your miners or your hogs, and in some cases with the hogs and the Lalo, you're trying to get rid of the enemy queen. So you'll notice that this baby dragon off to the left side is used to clear these exterior buildings. That way the queen does not steer off course and go around the outside of the base. She has those 4 to 5 healers on her. A lot of players like to bring 5 healers at Town Hall 10 because of that additional seeking air mine. And so she's going to clear out this Dark Elixir storage. The baby dragon is going to move in on a cannon and start working on it. The queen's going to go up into that cannon, take it out, as well as this Dark Elixir drill, and she's going to continue in this path. Now remember, she targets between 5 to 7 tiles, so she's looking for buildings that she can hit immediately. That's why this king is placed off to the far right and a wizard to get rid of these 2 buildings here. That way the queen goes inside the base instead of around the outside of the base. Now the rage spell is used because the queen is stepping up into more defenses. You have an Expo, you have an archer tower, you have a wizard tower. So she's starting to take on a lot of damage, and even though she's a level 40, you still need to worry about these things because if she is low in health before moving into clan castle troops, she will die. I mean, you have to make sure that she is back up to full health before moving into heavy defenses. So Elena's moving through this area. She's going to take out this wizard tower, take out the bomb tower, and she also is going to trigger the clan castle troops while dealing with that Expo. Poison spell. Poison spell is used to slow these troops down. Remember, the poison spell slows troops down as well as doing damage to these enemy troops. So this queen is going to eliminate the hidden Tesla, and then another rage spell is going to be used to eliminate this electro dragon. We're just using the E-Drag for example because a lot of players still struggle with it. A lot of players know how to deal with it. Now this queen is also going to take on the enemy queen, and more than likely her ability is going to be used here momentarily, but she was successful with getting rid of that enemy queen. Now I want to point out the Inferno tower real quick because it is set to multi-target mode. If this was set to single target mode, it's highly unlikely that the queen would have been walked into this area because she never goes towards it. She would have had to waste a freeze spell on it really early. Does that make sense? Like, she would have ended up having to use a freeze spell on that Inferno tower, but highly unlikely that she would have came into this area if that was set to single target mode, and she more than likely would have came in on this area into this compartment right here. But about a minute, you're going to do about a minute of walk and get rid of the clan castle troops, and then you start moving into the next phase of your attack if you're using the miners or the Lalo or the hog riders. In this case, we have the siege barracks, which have the hog riders inside, and then the miners are going to come into the flank, the immediate right of this queen. And remember, this is just an example, so that way you can understand that you're not queen walking a really long time. You're only queen walking for about a minute, and then you're going to start working in the miners in this case. case. So we have the miners moving through the base, and your queen walk is no longer the focus. Your focus changes from the queen walk over to the miners. Where am I going to place those heal spells to keep the miners alive? And so we're going to drop a heal spell in this area right here because we're working our way into a multi-target Inferno Tower as well as a double giant bomb placement. This is an older base, so I mean, it's one of those things. A lot of players know how to take this base down very easily, but you'll notice that the main focus here at the end was the miners and placing those heal spells and less on the queen walk. The queen walk no longer really matters once you get rid of the clan castle troops as well as the enemy queen in this case, and you'll see that we were very effective and had plenty of time to get the job done. So you just have to make sure that you plan your attacks a little bit. Each base is different, and you need to understand that you're not going to spend a lot of time on the queen walk, but you need to understand at what point do I start the queen walk and move into the second phase of the attack. I'm going to go out and do some live attacking, and I'm going to try to break down some more of these replays for you. All right, so that previous replay was a very realistic scenario that you would use the queen walk with, either the queen walk with the miners, queen walk with the hogs, or the queen walk with the Lalo, and you're always going after the clan castle troops to clear it. Now in this army, we're going to use the queen walk baby dragon, which is mostly a heavy queen walk emphasized army. Now we're going to use this replay as an example because there's multiple things that happen within the replay that you need to understand as well as a Town Hall 10 attacker. We have single target Inferno Towers. You will never, and I would highly recommend, do not walk directly into a single target Inferno Tower without clearing out additional buildings around it, because you only have but so many opportunities to keep your queen alive. You only have free spells depending on how many you bring, and you also have her ability to save her. A rage spell can only do so much. It's only going to save her up until that Inferno Tower gets heated up all the way. So instead of walking directly into it, I'm going to walk off to the flank and come in through this upper right portion of the base. And we're going to start out with the queen, and we're going to drop a balloon. What is this balloon for? A lot of players keep asking, what is this balloon for? Why do you drop one balloon? We're looking for that right there, the Seeking Air Mine. We just saved a healer by doing that. We did not lose a healer because the balloon went in and found the Seeking Air Mine, and this allows our queen to walk longer. The rage spell is used to get her past that barbarian king. Most of the time, the king will give the queen a lot of trouble, and you need to make sure that you keep her alive before moving her deeper into the base, taking on heavier defenses. Again, players keep asking, why does my queen walk around, go outside, never go where I want her to go? Notice the baby dragons. They eliminated multiple buildings to move her into the compartment where I wanted her to go, and there was also a target inside the base for her to go after. In this case, we have a barbarian king altar. She's going to step up into an expo, and there's no additional defenses here, so I don't need to waste a rage spell just yet. We can hold on to our rage spells and prepare for the next engagement. She's going to take out this gold storage, and then she's going to turn towards the area where I wanted her to go, into that air defense. Now I'm going to drop a rage spell because I want my wall breakers to normally go through it. That way they get powered up. I tend to do that quite a bit because we're not using any wall wreckers in this situation, nor any additional siege machines. Now you're going to see that queen has now drawn the attention of our single target Inferno Tower. And we only have 3 free spells, and we need to make sure that we get her through this area and into that single target as quickly as possible. But you don't need to go spamming spells just yet. You can drop one and she should be good to go. So we're going to drop a free spell, give her some more time, dropping that rage spell to power her up and get her through a few additional buildings, and then we're going to drop another free spell to allow her to take down that wizard tower, and then she's going to target that Inferno Tower. Down goes the Inferno Tower. We are good to go. Now we can drop baby dragons to help eliminate some exterior buildings. That way this queen stays on path and continues to walk around the outside. And you're going to notice that I did miss out on a little bit of dark elixir, so I had to plan for this and how do I save it. And so this queen's going to continue on this path around the outside of the base. We're going to drop another balloon or 2 to look for some more Seeking Air Mines, and then we're going to drop these baby dragons over here to eliminate that dark elixir and grab it. We're going to freeze that air defense, or actually we're going to freeze that air sweeper to give these baby dragons some time to get into that dark elixir. But the queen walk is still going. She's good to go up until the point where she gets into that single target Inferno Tower yet again. She's going to eliminate multiple buildings around the base, taking out hidden Teslas, taking out air defenses. Baby dragons are going to be successful with the elimination of the dark elixir, and then she's going to work up into that single target Inferno Tower again. But we're out of free spells. but we do have her ability, and if you time it just right, she should be strong enough based on her level to take down the Inferno Tower again, as long as it's in range, and she will eliminate the rest of these defenses on the back end. Now this base will, or this replay itself, is in fact a fail because we will run out of time, and I'm going to show you why we run out of time. Not necessarily just because we expended all of our troops, but there's also one more thing that you need to worry about when it comes to queen walking, and that is air set skeleton traps. They are a major distraction, and they will stop your queen dead in her place. She will not target that hidden Tesla. She will target the trap instead. All right, so we talked about multiple scenarios at Town Hall 10 that you might encounter. Let's go ahead and do one live and tie in the siege machine, because we didn't talk about that just yet. So we have a wall wrecker instead of wall breakers. Now we're going to go ahead and come into this area where there's an enemy queen, so we know that we're going to have to use a rage spell very early in the raid. Let's go ahead and drop that scout balloon. Let's drop a baby dragon right there. Let's drop a baby dragon right here to clear out exterior buildings. And queen on queen action. Let's go ahead and drop that rage spell to prep her up, get rid of that enemy queen, and she should go towards her left, but she's going to clear out some buildings in the process. Now we have the wall wrecker. We have to worry about moving her into this area where there is a clan castle. So let's go ahead and open up this compartment for the queen, and she should go in behind this wall wrecker and follow it in, since there's no additional buildings to target. Now there is going to be an electro dragon, so let's go ahead and drop that poison spell, and the wall wrecker is going to move in. The queen is going to target those troops, and let's go ahead and rage her up, since that wall wrecker is kind of distracting these these clan castle troops. So the bowlers are outside of the wall wrecker, but unfortunately they're going to get taken out very fast. Now let's go ahead and start working our miners in and cause this queen to go back towards the Inferno Tower and possibly eliminate it. Now we're focusing more on our miners now, since they are on the base, and we're going to drop our heal spells to keep them alive. Queen is targeting that clan castle, but we want to keep these healers alive. So let's go ahead and freeze that Inferno Tower and give that queen a little bit of time to clear out that Inferno Tower. And let's go ahead and drop another heal spell in this area. The miners are going to eliminate the wizard tower. They're going to go in, target this Inferno Tower, and the queen is eliminating the town hall itself, while the miners are working across the bottom side of the base. Now with that queen still being alive, she's going to be able to clear out the left side of this base while the miners clear out the right side. But you notice that when I first brought them in, they were kind of side by side flanking each other, and that was really purposely done. Now our miners are going to work around. There's only a few defenses remaining. We still have this queen's ability, so that's a really good thing. We could speed up the raid by using her ability. After she gets past this gold storage, she's going to turn around and engage those air set skeleton traps. Go figure, that's very typical. She's going to take care of that, and let's go ahead and use that ability to help the miners out by taking out that final expo, as well as the archer tower, and this is going to be a successful 3-star attack. And it was just a basic explanation and example for you to see a live attack and tying the siege machine into the queen walk instead of having wall breakers. And on that note, I do believe that that is going to be it for today, guys. One thing that I need you to take away from this video is that you must practice if you intend on getting really good at the queen walk. A video can only do but so much. I have a lot of experience, but unless I'm doing it, you got to do it yourselves in order to really truly understand what's being done. Now we did talk about how to deal with those Inferno Towers on both multi-target and single target mode, as well as the main purpose of the queen going in with the miners or the hogs or the Lalo when it comes to the clan castle. You got to get rid of those clan castle troops. It's possibly one of the most important things. But again, if you need any more content and you want to see something more war related when it comes to this type of stuff, I want you to check out a video by my good friend Judo Sloth. He will be linked down in the description below for you to check out, with the miners, the hog riders, and the Lalo against those anti 3-star designs with different clan castle troops. If you enjoyed our content today, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you like watching us every single day, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you want to see the Town Hall 10 free-to-play series from the very beginning, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.